There is no television show quite like Game of Thrones, which gloriously returns for season 5 on HBO Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And the actor who is superb in the role of Jon Snow, Kit Harington, joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. Kit, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having me, Rich.
You bet. So are you taken aback as to what this show has become, Kit?
Yeah, I think we all have been. It's you know, when I got cast in the role, I was just happy to be employed, and it was, you know, an HBO TV show, so it was big for me anyway. But the fact that so many people watch it and enjoy it is great, and I think it's a wonderful experience as an actor to be involved in something like that.
Yes, and your character seems to have many lives, Kit.
Yeah.
Where certainly in the first scene of the first show, the series premiere, I would not have pegged your character from the House Stark to survive in the manner in which you have. Did you know when the series started how prominent your role was to be?
Well, all that I knew is because I read the books, you see, when I first got the part, so I knew what happened to my character within the books, and also he's a point of view character in the book, so I knew that there was something, you know, there was a focus around him that would happen as we went through with the TV show. And yeah, it was, but it's been great, some of the adaptations they've made and some of the stuff I've got to do. And yeah, he seems to be a survivalist. That's for sure about Jon. He makes it through.
Yes, he does. Kit Harington, the actor playing Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, joining me here. I have purposely avoided reading the books, Kit, because you know, I watched the show with friends of mine who have read the books, and for instance, the Red Wedding came out of nowhere for me. Many other moments I didn't expect. For somebody who may not have watched this show yet, would you suggest they read the books first, or leave the books aside and just see what HBO has unspooled over the first 4+ seasons of the show?
I think it's different. People have different ways of doing it. Some people, you know, watch the TV show, then instantly picked up the books because they want to know what happens. Other people not only know the books and don't want to spoil the books with the TV show. So it's completely like up to the individual, I think. I'm a bit of both. I read the books and I watched the TV show, and I happen to be in the TV show, which is a unique position to be in.
Kit Harington joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. So do you, when you get scripts, do you nervously thumb through it to see if perhaps this is not going in the proper direction for Jon Snow, Kit?
I think you kind of you do read them pretty quick when you get them, I have to say. I think each of the actors disappears off into their own little world for a day and reads all of them very, very fast, flicking through them. But yeah, no, I guess I do. But I think the writers, you know, they pull you aside. If you're gonna die in it, they'll take you out to dinner. I think that's how.
Yeah. Kit Harington joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. It's just visually striking to watch it on my television. What has been your favorite location that you've shot, Kit, for Game of Thrones, where you've looked around, go, this is a pretty spectacular place on Earth? I
think a lot of them are. You know, a lot of what we do is location-based, so we're always out in stunning locations. Like, I loved my time in Iceland. That was in season 2 and 3. Amazing landscapes we were in there. But most of my stuff is done in Northern Ireland, which is a beautiful place to film as well. And so I'm very lucky. It films in Croatia and Seville as well. I don't go to those places, but we have some amazing places we film in Northern Ireland.
Outside of Jon Snow, who's your favorite character? Who do you like in Game of Thrones?
Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor.
No, there's lots. I like Tyrion. I think Arya is pretty badass.
Yeah, but Hodor, I mean, just being able to go through life, just excusing yourself in a way, or being excused from having to conduct yourself, right, lift things, and just being able to just say the word Hodor, that's got to be liberating in a way, Kit, if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm just a little jealous of the actor having to get so few lines.
Yeah, the Mountain as well. That wouldn't be bad to walk through life as the Mountain. In
He's
a way.
massive.
He is, right?
Yeah, the actor who plays him, absolutely huge. Huge guy.
Yeah, and obviously the way that people started just despised King Joffrey, it's remarkable. I imagine he must go about life where people just stare daggers at him, even though that means he's a very good actor. Kid.
He's the nicest guy.
Is that right?
Well. That's what's so unfair about that. But I'm worried with Jack that playing that part literally put him off acting. He's wonderfully despicable in it.
So is there anything you can give me? I don't obviously want anything spoiled, but I'd love to just, if you lift the veil a little bit, for the lack of a better phrase, or it's the proper phrase, the veil, on season 5, what to expect, Kit?
I think what you can expect is the CGI elements of it, the special effects elements, definitely get bigger this year. The dragons are bigger than we've ever seen them and doing things we've not seen them do. And as far as my part of the story goes, you'll see quite an amazing set piece later in the season, which is a huge CGI fest. So that's the thing that's different this year, is that the supernatural elements get more frequent and bigger.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, Kit. I know that you've been doing a whirlwind tour in advance of the season 5 premiere, and that's on Sunday night. And I really appreciate your calling in. I love what you do, how you do it, and the show is spectacular.
Thank you, Rich. Great talking to you.
You bet. That's same here. That's Kit Harington.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.